Okay.
Oh, no.
Alec
I didn't hear
Naiman.
nothing shake.
Alec Naiman is here. And Infirmary Health's Diabetes Education Department at Mobile Infirmary and Thomas Hospital having 2 community health fairs going to be happening later this week. And Alec, you're going to be doing some cooking at the health fair, some healthy cooking. So that's what you're doing today.
We're actually featuring Mediterranean-style cooking because it is known as healthy cooking. And the first 100 participants that show up will get the Mediterranean Diabetes Cookbook.
Nice.
All right, and a little history on Mediterranean cooking, of course. It's healthy cooking, healthy eating. They like to eat. People think it's not just a pastime in the Middle Eastern countries, but you think of countries like France and Italy and all these places on the Mediterranean, but these are really focused around your African countries, your Lebanons, and countries in that nature, Greece, Egypt. The kind of cooking there is a lot of vegetables, some protein, use of a lot of olive oil and not so much butter and trans fats, and lots of vegetables in your cooking. So that's basically what we're going to do today.
I see a lot of vegetables here. What kind of vegetables do we have? Start with some carrots?
Because we're limited to some of our application here. Let me see, am I on? I guess I'm
You are on some pretty high heat there.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to toss some carrots in.
Okay.
And we're going to toss some red bell peppers in. You know, let them saute a little bit. They're beautiful colors, huh?
Yeah, they are.
You know, we got a big skillet here. We got a lot of hungry folks hanging around Studio 10 here.
How many people does this recipe feed?
Well, we made this one to feed about 20 or 30 just because.
Oh my goodness.
I know how hungry these folks. They come to work early. By the time I get through cooking, they think it's lunchtime.
But you've toned down the recipe you've given us to put on Fox10TV.com, right?
I sure have.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's made for like a 4-person serving.
Okay.
But
Hey,
look at all this. Isn't this pretty? I mean, look
It
at this healthy
is.
cooking. We're going to saute some chicken when we probably come back, and we're going to put it atop the vegetables here. And we're going to seasonings. You know, we don't use a lot of salt in Mediterranean cooking, but we do use things, all your different spices to blend your flavors. Today we're going to use some thyme and some garlic, a little paprika, a little black pepper. No salt though.
Okay, so we're going to let these simmer. And those health fairs, by the way, there's one in Mobile that's going to be this Wednesday, November 13th. It's at the Via Health Center off Dolphin Street. Then there's one Thursday, the 14th, in Foley at Johnny's Lakeside RV Resort off Highway 59. Things get started each day at 8:45, and the Diabetes Health Fair is free. So, Alec, we're going to let you get these veggies cooking. Again, this recipe is on Fox10TV.com on our Studio 10 page. Cooking healthy this morning with Alec Naiman.
Boy, what a mistake.
All right, so last time in the kitchen, as we went to break, we said, we're cooking healthy with Alec Naiman, and he said, what a mistake. But you said that's not what you were saying.
Yeah, what I meant, it had nothing to do with healthy, is I put too much vegetable in the pot. I'm having to steam it now instead of saute it.
All right, so that was the mistake. And actually, the mistake was that you're cooking extra healthy because of the tons of vegetables you have in there.
Right. Look at that beautiful collection of vegetables. I've got haricots, zucchini, squash, carrots, corn, red bell peppers, onions. I can't even remember if I put anything else in there.
Haricots?
Well, that's like baby green beans. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, no, I did not know what you're saying. Now I do, that we clarified it, but that looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And so we're going to put some chicken and ham on top of that bad boy, huh?
Yeah, and I tell you what, see, people think, okay, ham, that might be fattening or whatever. But listen, there's like Healthy Choice and Boar's Head. There's real good deli meats out there. 99, 98% fat-free. They've won the seal of approval by the American Heart Association, things like that.
Okay.
But we're here today for the American Diabetes Association.
Right.
And so it's about healthy cooking. And I'm going to tell you, healthy cooking doesn't have to taste bad. You know, I mean, really.
I like that.
We're going to put let me turn that up a little bit because it ain't quite ready.
Yeah, we'll turn that bad boy up.
But we've got just a little olive oil. You know, we're not using butter. We're not using, you know, any of your trans fat oils. We're using a little olive oil. Mediterranean cooking's all geared around, you know, a light bit of olive oil, vinegars, of course, in the different salads. A lot of vegetables. They don't eat red meat but a couple of times a month, but they eat a lot of chicken and a lot of fish and some lamb. Lamb is their red meat in the Mediterranean dishes, whether you're talking about Moroccan, Greek, Lebanese, you know, any of those kind of cooking. You're mostly your Middle Eastern, Mediterranean countries.
What you got in here?
This is a little bit of flour.
Okay.
All right, we're just lightly dusting it, okay? We're not egg washing, we're not milk washing, we're not using any of that cholesterol content. We're just lightly dusting so that it pan sears relatively easy. And we're just going to do a light coat on them. We'll do a couple more real quick now that the temperature's good. That's all we're going to see. All we're doing is dusting it lightly. It doesn't even cover it all the way. And we just lay it in a little olive oil here. And I don't cook it very high. I'm cooking it on about medium high for starters. And then, you know, just I don't want it to burn. Don't want the crust to burn. I want the chicken to get done. All right.
And what are we going to do to cook that ham over there we brought? Are we just leaving it the way it is?
Once we get through there, the last thing we'll do is we'll saute the ham down. That adds a little extra cooking to any fat out of it that might be in it. But like I say, it's only 2% fat content.
Right.
So ham and turkey, those are really good deli meats that incorporate and work out really well with your dishes.
Low fat, tons of vegetables, lots of protein. You can't go wrong. Talking about diabetes today, this is definitely a healthy dish that you can make for yourself at home. And we'll continue to talk more about that in our third and final segment with Alec Naiman. And then we'll be done with this and get a chance to try it all out. Can't wait, Alec.
Man, eating. I know that's your favorite pastime.
My favorite
Besides
pastime.
playing with your children.
You got it right, Alec. Appreciate it.
Man, do we have a lot of food here in our kitchen this morning. Alec Naiman is here cooking sauteed chicken breast with country ham and summer succotash. Looks like you have a lot done here. It's looking good. Still have some chicken going.
That's how I like to see my platter on Thanksgiving Day. You know what I mean?
That's how all your guests like to see it too, I'm sure. That looks wonderful.
Well, we have sauteed down some good vegetables, local to our area. Okay, corn, bell peppers, snap beans, squash, zucchini. A lot of the fall crop is coming out. These things are available in your markets now. All right, so it doesn't matter how you prepare it. It's how we prepared it, whether it was Mediterranean vegetables or local vegetables or whatever. Then, of course, we prepared a chicken. With everything we did with seasonings, excluding salt. We did a little pepper, we did a little garlic, we did a little thyme, we did a little paprika. You know, a lot of Mediterranean cooking incorporates all those kind of spices in here. So,
well, it sure does smell good. And this is Cooking Healthy today because Infirmary Health has 2 diabetes seminars coming up later this week. One is going to be in Mobile. It's going to be Wednesday, and it's going to be at Via Health Center off Dauphin Street. Then there's going to be another one in Foley Thursday, and that one is going to be at Johnny's Lakeside RV Resort off Highway 59. Alec, you're going to be there.
I think I have a correction. It's at Pro Health on the Mobile Infirmary campus, the one in Mobile.
All right.
It's
well, there we
free
go.
to the public. You'll get the first 100 people there will get a copy of the Mediterranean Cookbook for Diabetes. Wonderful food. I got to tell you, I grew up on most of this stuff. I am a diabetic, but it's hereditary. I got it from my mama. My daddy, he's 89 years old, healthy as a bird. I don't know. I got my mamas and stuff, but wish I had my daddy's.
But a lot of people like to cook healthy, eat healthy, just preventative. Just makes you feel good too. Yeah. One more time though, Alec, I don't want to make anybody go to the wrong place. So Foley again, Johnny's Lakeside RV Resort.
That's correct.
Thursday, November 14th. Wednesday, where is it going to be?
At Pro Health on the Mobile Infirmary campus right there off Spring Hill Avenue.
Okay, so there's our correction. We'll make sure that we get that on our website so you don't miss anything, you don't go to the wrong spot. Diabetes Health Fair is free, and Alec's going to be there cooking, get lots of great information. And this recipe, along with all of this information, is on fox10tv.com on our Studio 10 page. The finished result is here, and Alec is still cooking more.
Yep. Well, Big Al wanted me to ask you, did you see him at the barbecue cook-off this weekend?
I did see him, and his barbecue was very good.
And he got some great barbecue. Big Al
he does.
Boulevard. Yeah.